Hi, let's talk about knee protection today. There are three categories of knee protection. There are the knee guards. Knee guards, they are just plastics. This is gonna help protect your knee from impacts. That's not gonna support your knee, it's just gonna protect it for impacts. Could be also hinged like this fly one, hinged knee guard, but still just plastic and no support. There are also the post-operatory knee supporting knee braces, which is gonna support your knee after surgery, but is not really functional braces. What we're gonna talk today is about functional braces. It's a little bit different as the post-operatory one. And how I said, the first is the category of protection are the knee guards, but the second one will be the functional brace. It's gonna be the braces. The braces itself is different as a guard because it's gonna protect the knee during the all movement of the knee, and it's gonna try to imitate your movement of the knee. So it's more solid and strong and stiff. So it's gonna try to keep your knee in your joint straight. What's the knee joint? The knee joint is just one of the simplest joint of your body. So it's very simple. It's just you can move your leg and tibia just back and forth. No left and right, just a little bit, maybe, but not too much. It's not gonna permit you for too much to play left and right, and it's just back and forth, and that's have to imitate the movement of brace. So what's the brace can be also adapted with a knee cup, and it's also gonna protect for impacts like a knee guard, or can be just use it in combination with a knee guard. What I'm doing sometimes, so I'm just use the knee guard over the, I put that like that. I have here a brace, I don't enjoy one on my leg, and I put the knee guard over to protect me from impacts. Let's talk about knee braces. Knee braces, there are three categories of knee braces. I will say I categorized by myself these braces. So I said will be the one for the young people and strong people who don't really have injury on or sustain any injury on their knees. And most common one are these asterisk ones. It's very good braces, and it's gonna protect for injuries. But if you have an injury, you can have a problem, because right here you can see they have like a free play from the joint. It's a brand new one, and it's doing like that. So it's have like a half an inch free play in the joint. And the reason is because it have a lot of small joints inside, maybe 10 of it or 8 of it, 4 of each side, and those are accumulate the free plates, and it's doing like that. That's not bad for healthy people. It's gonna even train your joint and accommodate your joint with different kind of forces, and it's not bad to train your joint with one brace like that. But how I said, it's not for injured or old people like I am. So the next one will be the second Second kind of braces will be those one made it under the supervising of the orthoped doctors, and made of a lot of researchers like this Podemax, or there are also different brands out there from Trolley Design, the Catalyst X, and more couple. So those are a little bit better bracer for injured people, who already sustained injury by the knee, because they have just two hinges, solid hinges. Is not gonna permit back and forth, no free play. It's pretty solid, and also protect and guard the knee in the movement. That will be the next step for people with light injuries. For people with bigger injuries like I have, like half ACL and PCL tears, I recommend the Bragg brace, and the professional braces exactly are more solid, made it of sturdy and stiff aluminium, aircraft aluminium, covered with plastic soil, pretty strong brace. This one, X2K from the Bragg, is one of the best braces that you can find around. And also the Bledsoe doing a good brace too. Axiom brace and Axiom D, they are pretty good stiff brace for active brace, off-road braces. And also the DonJoy doing also, this is the Armor one. Well, this, the third category, they are medical braces. We are considering them professional medical braces. They are not necessarily used for outdoor sports. You can use them just to support your leg during the normal daily activities. So, but you can, how I said, adapt a guard on top of it and protective knee if you're doing like outdoor sports. So what's the difference between, let's say, a brace like that, like the Bragg one, and a DonJoy one? Well, those one have, it's called the force point hinge. What's the force point hinge? It's a hinge with a spring inside, which is gonna keep, you see, spring is gonna keep your knee bended. Try to keep your knee bended, and remind you always to bend your knee when you jump or you do outdoor activities, sport activities. Why? Because what's happened when the knee is completely straight, you can more easy have an injury when it's completely straight. When it's bended, not really gonna pop out your knee if you fell left and right. But when it's straight, like this leg, it easy can pop out your knee. You can try, and you can see if you applied side forces to your knee when it's straight, it's just gonna pop out, because it's not gonna go left and right only if it's popping out. But when it's bended, the knee is bended, it's gonna help you to not pop up your knee. So that's the reason why this is also DonJoy brace with a force point knee, which is going to help you in these cases. This is a professional medical custom one. It's called Defiance, and we are pretty good hinges, force point hinges on it, and they are recommended for people with big injuries and older people like I am. So those are the main braces you can find around. And those braces also, you can adapt them with extension stops, like this one have extension stops here inside the brace. It's gonna permit the brace to not go completely straight, keep it even more bended. You can adapt different kind of angles, starting for 10 degrees up to 40, 60 degrees bending. And also there are a lot of brands outside there. CTI is one of the best also. I don't have anyone here, it's really expensive. And most of them are made customs. You can find also off the shelf ones, but the customs are the best. They give you a mold and you can mold, make the mold. The orthoped can make the mold for you and send it back, and you're gonna get a perfect brace. That's the secret of the brace, to be good, function right properly, is to be as tight as possible on your knee. And here is one what I'm choosing, and having really tight fit on my knee is gonna be uncomfortable a bit, but in time you get used of it. And if it's holding strength, your joint in that position is gonna really work. Otherwise, don't rely too much on it. If it's have a free play, that's a problem. So those for the braces right now.